clothing. So we popped over to my stable and I have been busy trying to pick out an outfit and saying hello to all of our beautiful horses. And unfortunately, Daygaze doesn't appear to agree with my very cheerful hat. That's fine. I'll go for something that is a little bit more practical. I can live with this. And I actually really love the Mississippi Jones hat, but since we have been dealing with so many, oh, it's just so cute. Look at this. But since we have been dealing with some magic issues, in which case we would normally take out some of our other horses, but it does have to do with the mountains, so we're going to keep Daygaze for a while yet, especially because I want him to go up more levels before whatever happens to the Valley of the Hidden Dinosaur happens. I'm kind of thinking, I wonder if it's time to put back on my druid outfit. I've been having so many adventures in new lands, though I really want to try wearing something new. So for today, we're going to go ahead and don Mississippi Jones's hat to indicate that we are still out on adventure, but I felt like being cute, so we're going to take a dress along with us. I do still have the winter coat, and I have a winter trench coat, both of which have, actually the winter trench coat is much, much better if we want to stay nice and toasty warm. But I have those just in case we do need to go back to the mountain range. But I also have my druid outfit in case we need to do some druidry work. But I think I'm pretty happy with what we've got otherwise. Here, let's go ahead and put on the druid boots. I mean, if we've got our druid boots on, we should be fine. Oh, and then Daygaze, while we're here, let's go ahead and actually change out his saddle pad for something that sort of matches him, if I can find something. I have so many horses now. We have been going through saddle blankets and saddle pads like nobody's business. Ironically, it seems like those are the hardest things for us to get just the right combination of. Probably because each one of our horses has such unique colors. Maybe, oh, well, the pitch black saddle pad, that would probably do it, but I feel like you need a brown one, Daygaze. Do I happen to have one of those lying around? Well, if I don't, oh, the starter gear one, the birthday blue. You know what this means, Daygaze? We get to do a little bit of shopping. I have absolutely no problem with that. But all right, let me double check. I wonder, would you look good with some of the holly in your hair? Maybe. Not really the feathers. I don't really know what Daygaze... He definitely looks great with the pet saddlebag that he's got. And it's really good to see all of our other horses. Phantomfall, how are you? Melanie Warrior, you still look fantastic. I still do a double take when I see you now. Oh, Rosestone, oh my goodness, my love. We will be back soon. I just really want to stay with Daygaze until we see the Valley of the Hidden Dinosaur through. But that's been taking a long time, so we'll have to see. Alright, for now though, he is still rising in level and getting stronger, so let's head out. We might want to do a little pinch of shopping. I have absolutely no problem with that. In fact, let's go ahead and check what the offerings are here in Dundle before we resume our adventures over at Valdel Village. Why did I run into a lamppost? I'm so distracted by fashion that I like take a left turn and just crash into a lamppost. That's quite embarrassing. But let's actually see if we have any good saddle pad options for Daygaze up in the Dundle stalls, and then we'll pop over to Valdel and we will carry on with our current adventures dealing with fish and trying to get to the bottom of the magic pollution that the waterfalls have. Alright, let's see. Anything over here? Ooh, the glasses, that's right. The glasses, oh my gosh, that's kind of cute. Oh my goodness, I actually, and the earrings are kind of cool too. The green headband you can't really see. Oh my gosh, the glasses with this outfit make me look like some sort of cute little scholar. The feather earrings, let's see. Oh my goodness, this is kind of cute. I kind of like it, but it definitely doesn't look like somebody who is ready to go wrestling up a mountainside. Oh my gosh, they are preciously adorable though. They make me look like I would fit in as Professor Einstein's assistant. Do I really want to do that? Oh, I think I'm okay. I think I'm okay. They're just going to get broken on the mountainside if I take them with me anyway. And I do believe we already have, yeah, we already have a bunch of the pieces from here. And that's for shirts. And then let's check over here. If nothing is here, we might find something in Valdel. Competition leg wraps, classy champion saddle that has the same stats as our engineer saddle, classy saddle pad. Let's go ahead and view it from a different angle. Nope, not quite. All right, well, let's head over to Valdel and we will search the shops there before we carry on with our quest and see if we can help out with the magic pollution. Daggies, did you seriously just find another star there, twinkling in the distance on top of that hill? Will wonders never cease? This horse wants nothing to do with fame and fortune, and yet he is always finding the stars. He has found more stars for us, like, faster than any other horse we have ever worked with. This is just ridiculous. Ah, this is perfect. Daggies, you look absolutely wonderful wearing this. Okay, we'll go ahead and get this light fall blanket, but while we were picking out items, I noticed something, you guys. There's actually Silverglade horseshoes being sold here. I don't think I have ever noticed the horseshoes being sold before, but they actually give strength and swiftness to our horse. We are totally going to be buying that. Maybe there's only one set, but look at that. We just were able to upgrade, like, Daggies' horseshoes on top of everything. That's perfect. I want him to be even... Oh, no! There was a flower on that side. I have been hoodwinked. Hoodwinked. That is not the blanket I want. And as much as I love giraffes, that is not the blanket I want either. I just wanted something nice and simple. And unfortunately, we're going to be surrounded by leaves at all angles. And really frightening pink things. Oh my goodness, there's a forest blanket. Okay, well, it's better than nothing, I suppose. All right, hang in there, Daggies. Maybe we can pretend it's just like some sort of beautiful sun that has been like etched into the pieces. But this is awesome. Of all the horses to finally find new horseshoes for, I think that Daggies is perfect because he is the one who's half billy goat, always climbing up the mountain ranges. But all right, it has been a few days, so we can definitely come over and speak to Avalon and see what he has to say about the magic that is poisoning the waterfall. Also, this is a really cute puppy. Very nice to meet you. Hello, Saga. Right on time. I have analyzed the samples you took and my suspicions were confirmed. The water has been contaminated with Pandoric crystals. We need to stop this before it gets any worse. So far, it hasn't affected the environment too badly, but if it gets any worse, it could have horrible consequences. All of Valdel Lake and the environment around Silversong River could die out. No! Let me tell you what I think we should do. Oh my goodness. Okay, we can't let this happen, clearly, but I'm also thinking about our poor little fish that we just added to the lake. Hopefully they won't be affected. I mean, I'm really concerned that they're going to gain some sort of weird magic property. You need to get past the roadblock by Valdel Lake and figure out what they're doing. To do that, you will need two things. Alright, a way past the roadblock sounds practical. You need to find a way to get past the roadblock, Saga. You said the guard asked for a password. Well, to be honest, he just kind of like smacked poor Yeti right on the snout. But I think if I wore my GED outfit, would that work maybe? You need to find out what that password is. I don't know how, but I think a good place to start would be at their base at Moorland Beach. I hope you come up with something clever. Well, I don't know if it's clever, but I'm probably going to get lucky. Also, you must find out what they are up to and by the Valdel Lake. My guess is they are getting their equipment from the Dark Core base down by Moorland Beach. See if you can find any clues to what they're doing that is poisoning the water. Alright, so we need to find something that explains what they're doing at Valdel Lake and at the base at Moorland Beach. Okay, so it looks like we are actually headed off to Moorland before anything else. Well, alright, let's go down by the beach. I'm really, really, really grateful now that we actually changed into some lighter weather clothes because, whew, we are far away from the mountains. But, Daggies, I know this isn't the place that makes you happiest, but I think you do want to see this mission through. And I do want to continue. I'm really hoping we'll probably stick with Daggies at least till level 10. We'll have to see. We might jump around a little bit, but I just think it'd be really nice if he could be at least level 10 before we start wandering into the future of whatever the Valley of the Hidden Dinosaur has to offer. It is one of my all-time favorite places now. Alright, here we go. Let's go ahead and head over to the beach. This truly kind of is a job for Silver Secret, though, so I don't know. We'll have to think about it, guys. If this continues to drag out, I think we will start jumping horses just a little. Because the truth is, I mean, we are in a warmer climate here, so I could see Daygaze getting increasingly uncomfortable. He's meant for the cold mountains, and so is little Yeti. But alright, you two, I might have to go ahead and dismount. But it's been so long since we've had to worry about this stuff. But of course, evil never rests. Alright, let's go ahead. Looks like this place is deserted, more or less, too. But maybe if I'm quick... Do I need to be off? I need to be dismounted. Got it. Alright, well don't worry. At least the good thing is that you blend in, Daygaze. I don't think we have to worry too much about being spotted. Alright, what's inside here? Let's see. Nothing. Hopefully I won't get kidnapped. I'm really worried about getting locked up inside one of their rooms on the boat. They might steal me away just like they did with Moreland's son. Alright, nothing there. I'm kind of glad I'm wearing some of my druid gear now. Alright, of course not. I'm getting really worried. Oh. A walkie-talkie. Alright. If we listen in on the conversation with this, maybe we can find out what the password is. I'll take it back to Avalon. Will it work that far away? Okay, hopefully we will be able to take that back to Avalon just fine, but I'm a little dubious. Alright, nothing there. Really, really nervous. They're just going to make this barge head out with me on it. Let's hurry and find something, anything. Nobody needs to come on this ship. I'm away from my horse. I do have a walkie-talkie, but all I could really do is call for help from the guards, but they're never that difficult to trick. Honestly, because they probably don't hire the brightest bulbs in the box. Why bother? Come on. Ah, there we go. Okay. So we found something. Let's go ahead and wiggle over here. Then do we just need to head, yep, right back over to Valdel Lake. Well, let's hurry and jump up here. And yes, there are advantages to you being literally sand-colored, Daygaze, even if you are a little bit miserable in this warm climate. Thankfully, we're headed back to the mountains, so he should be able to relax. Also, isn't Moreland just beautiful now? It really, really, really is like seeing a fairy tale unfold in front of us every time. I love the new open way that the walls have been taken down. The plants just seem to be more vibrant. Everything just seems to shine a little bit more. It's really amazing. Alright, let's go back to the village. Maybe Avalon can make sense of this. I mean, who knows how old he is? And he definitely kind of jumps around time because sometimes he knows us, sometimes he doesn't. Sometimes we've met him, sometimes we haven't. Whenever that happens, I always think that must be the disconcerting feeling of having met with a Time Lord or something. Alright, let's ride this way. Okay, Avalon. Now we have got a walkie-talkie. I guess the walkie-talkie might be able to pick up the Dark Core group that's up in the mountains. But I am a little bit concerned because normally they have a limited radius. Alright. Yes, I see. This crystal is glowing with Pandoric energy. Be very careful around it, Saga. This kind of energy can be very dangerous. Give it to me so I can have a closer look. Oh, I really hope that's the smart thing to do. Hello, Saga. Walkie-talkie. Good thinking. It's a good thing I'm old and don't need much sleep. I can stay up all night. What? And you... Okay. It appears Avalon is done for the day. He says it's a good thing he's old and can stay up all night. And yes, he does have to listen in on the walkie-talkie to figure out what the password is. But I still feel like he may not be, you know, the swiftest person that we could be teamed up with. However, we do need to go check in on some fish, so that's just fine if he's going to be a little bit tangled up with a walkie-talkie and he's just going to stay up all night and listen in, because we need to go and see what's happening with the poor fish and the conditions of the lake. Now that we know it's Pandoric crystal energy that is affecting the lake, I feel even more concerned that we just made some sort of horrible magic fish hybrid. If that doesn't happen, I will actually now be a little disappointed. Look how many fish we caught, Saga, and it's all because of you. It seems that the fish have multiplied and made themselves at home. Look how nice and clean the lake is. But I have to say, I'm still a bit worried. Are they happy or are they mutating into some sort of monster? Now's the chance to see. It's good to know the fish are happy, but I'm worried about that the poachers will come back. We should think of something that will keep them away. Now, the good news is, if the fish do start growing fangs, I guess that's one way for them to defend themselves. We need to be very creative here. We need to be smart and one step ahead of the poachers. How about cutting up the jetties only a little, so that when the poachers walk out on them, they'll fall into the water? Well, but what about people who just want to enjoy the lake? That's a bad idea. No, you're right, not a good idea. It could affect us. Maybe you have a better plan? We let the fish mutate into monster fish with fangs. It's a little out there. I'll admit it. It's stretching a bit, but I think it's fantastic. Saga, you're certainly not one picnic short of a sandwich. No siree. Of course we have to look for clues around the lake. You and Daygaze were so effective the last time you rode around the lake. Could you do one more lap? Of course we can. Okay, so we're gonna go and look for clues. And it seems said clue is going to be tucked somewhere over here. So, no doubt Yeti's expert nose is sniffing out that clue. Let's see. Wait, is it going to be over there? If that's the case, I think we don't have to ride the whole trail. I think we can actually jump over here. Nice! Ah, it does feel good. I think one of the reasons that I really, really fell in love with the Valley of the Hidden Dinosaur is that there's very few paths and that it just feels open and completely ready for you to explore however you wish. Oh, it's so beautiful here. Look at little Yeti's face. Yeti, do you want to come down and help us to do a little bit more adventuring? Alright, Yeti's ready. Wait, was that... Diggies, I think you almost stepped on a trap. Or is this a camera? A good but well-used... Wait, is this a camera? It looked like a trap for a second, so I was really worried I almost... Oh no, Diggies! Oh! The whole time the water was shallow enough we could walk through it. Oh my goodness. Come on, Yeti. Well, oops. Maybe I don't want the fish to be growing fangs if we can actually splash about in the shallows here. That would be a lot more fun than, you know, having to worry about getting nipped by a piranha-fanged fish. What's this? A camera! It must belong to the poachers. Let's develop the film. First, we have to be sure whose camera this is. If you ask around Veldel if someone is missing a camera. I can ask in Furgrove. We'll meet here again later. Oh my goodness. Alright, it appears I must ask around the village. Perhaps? Is that what I need to do? I think I do. Oh, we need to go talk to Sophie. Okay, well, that's just fine with me. However, I do think that there's a gap in that logic, because what if it's a camera that belongs to, like, a tourist or something? I also think that's very polite. Here we are, worried about magic mutating fish, the downfall of all of the northern part of Jorvik civilization, but will we possibly have a film developed if we don't know who the camera rightfully belongs to? Of course not. We must still side on the side of honor, after all, a fact that I think Daygaze would find quite invigorating. Sophie?
Hi, it was a while ago, but you know what? I've actually seen that camera before. You're looking for a poacher and think this camera might be his? The other day I saw a man with a fishing rod and a camera just like this one around his neck. He went over the bridge and up the mountains, up towards the mountains in Veldel Lake. I'm pretty sure it's his camera. You should ride back and tell Mr. Anderson that.
All right. Whew. One step at a time, my friends. We are getting closer and closer to solving the fishy mystery of who has been poaching the fish of the lake. And Avalon is going to stay up all night, possibly entertaining himself, just listening to the chatter from a bunch of bored guards from Dark Core. And we're getting along. We're getting along there. And we'll just have to see where our adventures take us next. But if you could, do please leave a like for Daygaze, because he has been so amazing about all of this. Don't worry, buddy. One day we'll have the right saddle pad for you. And if you are interested in joining us for future adventures, do please consider subscribing, because we have got literally thousands more coming. So I'll see you guys next time. Bye-bye.